Hey guys, so I'm going to be showing you my updated acrylic application as of 2023. So right now, of course, I'm just buffing down the nail. This is what would be your natural nail. I wouldn't be using this bit exactly, but since it's a mannequin and it's plastic, I can use a stronger drill bit. Just buffing down so I can kind of roughen the surface area of the nail before I apply. Now, since I'm working on natural nails, I'm not going to add dehydrator or primer. I kind of just find it a waste of my time and money. And I'm going to be working with an old acrylic that it's not bad or anything. I used to use it all the time. It's just I found other acrylics I like more, and this is what I use as my practice acrylic. But I'm basically just showing you my updated acrylic application and how little time it takes for me now. Before I had this really big thing of like I need to show people being my best at my best, when I think it's okay to show people my progress. And as much as my nails were up to my par back then, they've definitely have improved, and I want to be able to show my skill over the time now. And whether people kind of radiate with that, that's okay, but I'm gonna put this out there. But kind of just forming the nail. Now I'm kind of making a square shape. These nails naturally come with what's it called, rounded edges, which I hate. But for me, I'm actually just going to kind of actually extend the nail with the acrylic and make it more square, which takes a little bit of practice, but I'm actually really proud of myself for learning that too. I'm also able to do this on natural nails if you have a really small nail, pinky nail as well. Usually I would use a form, but I'm also able to freehand like this.
He's so fussy. Oh my God. Pray for me.
Alright, I'm going ahead and starting on the second nail. I'm just showing you, of course, application. I have tried my best to cut down my application time to about 2 to 3 minutes. I don't really want to go longer than 5 minutes on each nail, and how I focus on that is literally just taking my time, because before I loved rushing. I think that's the biggest thing for beginners too. It's the urge to rush, get things done fast, but you really don't have to do that. It's okay to take your time, because when people also see that you take your time and you're really meticulous with your application, they like that more. But you can also see that I got some acrylic in my brush, so I just quickly got a little tool to scrape it out, because if you do leave it in your brush, it can mess up with application for all the rest of the nails, and also stay in the acrylic brush and ruin it. And I would hate that, because I spent like $50 on one brush, and yes, it costs $50 for one brush now. It's worth it completely, but damn, they like to jack up prices at the nail supply store. Anyways, off on a tangent, as you can see, I've worked really hard on also not flooding the cuticle. I mean, I know this is a mannequin, but before that was my biggest issue, and that was because of my bead to liquid ratio. I would add way too much liquid to the brush. I wouldn't dry the brush out before applying, and after a lot of tips and practice, I've been able to learn that I don't need to go so fast, and going at this pace helps a lot.
Oh my goodness, look how precious. What does it say, buddy? What does it say? Happy Mother's First, or no, Happy First Mother's Day. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Alright, so as you could hear in that previous video, pardon the video, but I tapped the nail before I started to file, and that was to ensure that you can basically hear that thudding sound. That was the perfect sound that you want to hear before you start filing. I do that for every single nail so I don't ruin the nails, and I basically take off all the product I just put on. Alright, moving along with the video, I am going ahead using the same drill bit. I love using this drill bit because it has a smooth chop, so I don't have any worries of like accidentally nipping someone's skin and injuring them. I use it the same way I use it on my mannequin, but I'm just smoothing out the nail, which doesn't really need much smoothing because I've already did it with the hand file. But just making it as smooth as possible and cleaning that cuticle area to make it nice and flush, what we like to call it as nail techs, which is just nice and clean. And as you can see, that is the kind of final product from all of the filing. And I'm gonna start on the second nail and kind of just go through that. So something you'll also notice I do, I hold the nail really firmly when I'm filing, and that's to ensure that I'm not like flinging someone's nail back and forth, because that actually hurts a lot. So I'm actually holding a lot of pressure on the nail, kind of like against the friction of how I'm filing, so that it doesn't hurt the client or hurt my mannequin in this sense. Again, going back, doing the same thing like I did with the other nail, just buffing the surface, making it as smooth as I can. And yeah, showing you that. I'm also just gonna file the tip of the nail so it's not super bulky, because we hate bulky nails. Alright, and that is basically the end of my video. Just showing you the final product compared to how we started. I'm going to show you a little pause and 2 other photos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to make more videos showing my application and my progress. Bye.